All right, I've returned. So, I was actually watching Alberto do his climb in Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. He has achieved master rank with Lucilius. I am so proud of him. After all of the matches that we've had together throughout the lifespan of this game and just all the funny times that we've faced off with different characters, the mad lad has actually done it. He's achieved master rank. Now here's the thing. I need to do the same thing with Narmaya, and I certainly will. I might start my climb tomorrow, possibly. But here's the thing, though. When I was watching Alberto climb with Lucilius, he was fighting the most scrubby opponents, even though it was S plus plus rank. It was ridiculous. It was hilarious, but it was also sad. And the thing that made me mad about it is the fact that I'm not going to receive the same sort of easy climb. It's not going to be a cakewalk like it was for him. Because if you know anything from my streams, and whenever I tend to play fighting games, I tend to get either the scrubbiest opponents that happen to somehow beat me at times, or I get the absolute sweats that deserve to be in the higher ranks. And it's like, and here I have to work extra hard, especially depending on the character I play. So in the case of Grand Blue, I play Normaya. She's my main, and she's my best character. But here's the thing. I already know if I play rank tomorrow, I'm probably going to encounter some of the sweatiest folks imaginable. And it's going to be hell. Just like it was hell trying to get, my first S rank, which I think it was probably with Narmaya. I think she was my first S rank character. Yeah. And that was absolute hell. So, with me trying to get to master, I can only hope that I at least have half of the ease that Alberto had with his climb. Now, that might just be wishful thinking at this point. Because like I said, we know how it is for me. I'm playing one of the hardest characters in the game, and I happen to get all the sweats and whoever else I end up fighting against. So we're gonna find out tomorrow. But for right now, we're gonna play some Final Fantasy 16. We're going to enjoy playing, playing with the new powers that I got from Bahamut, and other than that, just gonna chill out. That's it. So once again, congratulations to Alberto. Very proud of him for getting that S rank. I mean, not S rank, master rank. He said, "Wait, you gonna do your climb tomorrow?" Yes, that is the plan. So, let's see. And make sure everything is good. Twitch acting a little weird. Okay, alright, I'm in here now. Hopefully you get all the scrubs and occasional 3 good players. Yeah, but I was just talking about this before you arrived. I already know it's not going to be like that for me. Now, if it is, great. you know, then I'll keep pushing until I get my master rank. But I just feel like I have to do more training. Because for me, since I play Narmaya, I just feel like it's never enough. No matter how solid I might be in my fundamentals and all of that, I can still do better. And with a character like that, I always feel like I'm just not good enough. Especially when I, having to drop things or I see something from another Narmaya that happens to be really good. And I was like, ooh, I should do that. So I just feel like I need to, put in more work. So even if technically I could achieve master rank, it's like I just feel like I need more optimal combos and all sorts of stuff. But who knows? We'll see what happens. Now, what am I going to do on here? Hmm. Okay. Well, gotta have faith, broski. You already got one of your main long-time goals today with reaching blue. So you hit master tomorrow with mate 2. That is true. Yeah, I should have faith. I'm pretty sure I can do it, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do it. One way or another. So to me, if all people can make it, you definitely deserve it and can. Why, thank you, Alvaro. Such kind words. Okay. So got that. Got more hunts. Okay.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Let's stock up while you can.
Coin purse weighing you down. You'll not find a better price than that.
Last elixir? Upon KO, automatically restores all HP, fills limit gauge, and increases attack power by 10% and defense by 30% for 60 seconds? You're right. That's the only one I need. Give me that.
I'll be here.
And I got more than enough guild for it. Shit.
Come again.
Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
I love Karen. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Trouble with your gear, or
She's real nice, but she just don't give a damn. And I like that about her. Let's see. Oh, another side quest. Okay.
you ever wonder where the hell Karen finds all these treasures of hers? That blade. I've never seen anything like it in all my years as a blacksmith. The edge on that thing. Fuck me. Fraying about us, guys.
I'm gonna keep to my forge and leave saving the world to those better suited to the task.
Unless that is. What do you want?
Oh. Right, burn? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on now. Let me get that.
Could last you a good while. And
Hold on, let me equip it. Ooh. Oh, I like the way that looks. Okay, okay. Hey, we in there. Let's see. Okay, let's go to the hunt board. See what other marks we have available.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Saw what? Why, hello there, Vivian.
Clive. Allow me to educate you. Of course.
Freaking Ultima.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Bahamut was an incredibly formidable adversary. It was ridiculous fighting against him. But Ifrit risen though? Shit.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Nectar! What you got for me, Kupo? I still need to find out where this one is. So let's see. The Fallen Giant and Rosarian Ruins. Another S rank. You know, maybe I won't do anything too crazy for this stream. Maybe I'll just take on the bounties. You know, and side quests. So let's see. Vamere Dalmekia. Okay. The Mageth brothers? Okay. Or is it Magath? Magath. Okay. Quiet Sands Rosaria. So where are these S rank bounties at? Let me try to look these up. Unless, hey Alberto, you want to look these up real quick? The Breaker of Worlds bounty in Final Fantasy 16. And I'll look up the other one. It's located at the end of Mornbroom, south of Karen Norvent, Glorious Gate, and Zimbrick. Oh, okay. Interesting. Hey, thank you. Or should I say, thank you? Wait. It's level. Oh, it says level 45? Oh, shit. Now, if I beat it, then, hmm. No, you know what? Let me be on the safe side, because I don't want to use up my elixir. I'll deal with the other ones. Yeah, I'll deal with the other ones. I'll save this result though. Okay, so Vermeer and Dalmekia and Quiet Sands of Rosaria. Alright. Well.
How may I help you today, Clive? Here you are. All done?
What we got? Oh, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I'll equip that. Because that's pretty cool. That'll work for me.
What are you making them skies then?
Wait, hold on. Oh, I can't even go anywhere else right now. I have to speak to Otto. Alright, Otto.
All of them.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I'll leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Okay. Now then. Can I still not go anywhere else? Yeah, I still can't go anywhere else. Okay.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Mm-hmm. Lay it on me. What we get?
These darkened skies. Fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fan, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Well, so here's the bad news. The next opponent that I'm going to have to fight is Odin, which, Alberto, I'm pretty sure you remember that from last time. If Odin is my next opponent, I already know that fight is going to be difficult. It's going to be epic as hell, though, for sure, but...
Is a storm coming soon? Will there be thunder?
And then here's the thing about Odin. Odin has been just sitting back, waiting. Because normally, he would be at war. But for some reason, he's pulled back, according to what happened last time. He's pulled back and he's just been watching. Even though the blight has been infesting his lands and everything. And it's like, why won't you take any action and take more land from, other nations? But I think now he's about to move. More than likely it's because he actually directly serves Ultima. So he's about to get into the fray. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of slain folks.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
Yeah.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Good morrow to you, my friend. I only hope the bones of an elder antelope are alimentary enough for our faithful friend. If not, we may have to set our sights on something larger still. With the darkening skies...
Hold on. Let me do something real quick. The folks in this game have a very vivid vocabulary, so I'm writing down certain words. No, wait, and what's this? Oh, now, bro, that link that you posted, yeah, I can't actually see the post. I can look up the name later on, though. What is it?
But be that as it may, I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Oh,
I have quite the find for you today.
damn. That's the first time I've ever done this, too.
What subject shall we consider today?
A roiling pall. Hmm. Now you can look at everybody here. Very nice.
Did you learn everything you needed?
I should visit Harpocrates more often.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Okay.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Clive, we have a problem. Only one.
Alberto, can you hear me?
Would be a first. It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a cashier at her gates and talking monsters.
Oh, okay. So I was asking, what's that link that you posted? You know, the Instagram one. What does that lead to? Because I can't see the post.
Roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains, it fucking pours. Because
Trying to post something. Oh, okay.
with the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can. Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Okay. Man.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Wait, what the? I'm plus 12? Nice.
Anything catch your eye? Always something in there.
Alright, so now I should be able to travel. Yes. We love the uni cannon? Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let me let me just write this down. Okay. Okay. Rosaria. Quiet Sands, Quiet Sands. Oh, around here. Okay. Bet. Man. Yeah, when Ota cast that spell, yeah, that Primogenesis, yeah, it definitely did change everything. The sky looks very eerie, but pretty though. And everything is Akashic, huh? Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Paradise Lost. Oh. So I can just sit here and charge it? Bro, and that was just level 1. Ah, no. This is gonna be fun. That was just a level 1. Hold. Oh. Yes. All of that just for level 1. So it just auto charges for me? Okay, 1. 2. Oh, okay, okay. So max charge at 2. Paradise Lost. Look at that fucking damage. I don't even have to do anything. Bro. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun to use. This is gonna be real fun. Oh damn, Akashic Chocobos too? Oh man. And why can't Gran and Gita also do Paradise Lost with Muhammad? That would be nice. New patch coming June 19th. Jeff Nato takes longer to devour enemies. Hawkeye Ice Arrow deals less damage and has a shorter stun. Oh, so they nerfing that team up? Penny Parker extra nest spawn time increased? No, why they nerfing Penny? Storm ultimate energy cost increased? Damn. Why they nerfing both my characters, bro? Wait, But why they buffing Moon Knight's health? I don't think I like this patch. The moon. Wait, are these my targets? Yep, they are. Oh, those some cool freaking axes. Nice. Alright, show me what you got. Yeah, y'all just keep doing your thing, And time to get cooked. Oh, damn! Oh, interesting. Wait, Last Crusade? Oh! Bro, look at all that fucking damage. Yeah, just let me sit back and charge my spell. And wait, could I go higher than 2? Right there. Ow. That hurt. Nope. Oh, I didn't do that. Nice try, bro. Too easy. Oh. Oh, parry. There it is. Oh, that was fun.
No more vengeance. No more war.
Alright, anyway. Sorry about that, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Where's Uncle Donald? Yeah, you're right. Where is Donald? Probably off somewhere not healing somebody. Well, he heals me, though. A lot of people complain that Donald does not heal, though. Donald heals me. I don't know what y'all on. Let's see. And then the other place is in Dhalmekia. Which Dhalmekia is here. No, wait. Wait. Yeah, here. Okay, so... place I'm looking for is... Is it up here? Hold on, let me look around. Oh no, right here. Okay. So, damn, it's gonna be a long way. We'll have to explore more of the area. I'm serious though. I don't know what y'all be talking about. What you mean Donald don't heal you? His healing be coming in clutch for me.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Sarah! I can't do his voice. It would be funny if I could though. Level up.
Time to fight.
Oh, yeah. I gotta be nice with the fire element. That's my main one. Still gotta learn how to incorporate combos with other elements, you know, more effectively. I think I'm doing pretty good. I like experimenting with stuff, you know. Now, oh yeah. No, wait, hold on. Before I do that, let me take them out too.
Ready, go? Faster!
Faster! Hmm? Oh!
No holding back. Too slow.
No.
Nice try.
Nope.
Nice try.
Wait, hold on. Alberto, you just mentioned a brilliant idea. Let's see. Man, a collab boss battle in Kingdom Hearts World would be the coolest thing ever with Kingdom Hearts combat and its combos. Oh man, that would be so fucking sick. Would love for him to be a secret boss fight. Which, there's still something I want to play. I do want to play the Remind DLC for 3. But every time I think about that, I think like, well, I kind of would have to play the other Kingdom Hearts games on stream if I wanted to. But then it's like, well, why would I do that when I can just play on my own time and I won't have to worry about getting everybody caught up on lore and all that shit. But then also at the same time, I don't have to care that nobody knows what's going on. I just got a trophy. What's it called? 100 MFPS. Wait, is that magic frames per second? He said make it like Code Vein and don't give a shit. That sounds like a perfect idea. Yeah, I sure as hell don't give a. I don't give a shit when it comes to Code Vein. It's like, look, I already started this game. I am not starting it over. That is not happening. Yeah, maybe I should just do the Rewind DLC.
This one.
Bro, the Rewind DLC is on sale right now? Oh, hell. What's it on sale for? Like, where am I going? Wait. 12 bucks? Oh, shit. It's about that time then. It's about that time. I gotta get it. Paradise Lost. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here and profit. Oh, that is amazing. Hmm? Wait, what else is here? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand behind you. Did you hit my dog? No. Fuck that. It's time for you to die. How dare you fucking hit Torgal?
Too slow. Nice try. Too slow. Too slow. Nice try.
Mm-hmm. Anyway. Yeah, that threw me off. So, yeah, you said ask and you shall receive. Mm-hmm. You know, it seems like I be getting things at the perfect time, don't I? I guess it's just like that. Hee. Sometimes I be catching sales, you know, like the last day, or or I just happen to, see a sale, and it's like, oh, just what I was thinking about. So I appreciate that, Alberto. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be going this way. Well, it don't matter. Time for some one-button gaming. Yes, sir! Good old projectile spell. Oh shit, this is fucking great. Nah, hold on. You know what? Rhetorical.
I feel good, boy.
I need to pet you. That stupid goblin that hit you that hard. I know you alright, but still.
You alright?
I can pet you again. Like you started an AI 1 2 months before the second one came out? Yeah. Yeah, I have impeccable timing, that's for sure. So let's see, I need to go... Alright. I know I'm gonna look at the map again in like 5 seconds, but you know. Oh, did he? Did he just freaking spin his sword? Oh, wow. Very nice, Clyde. He's the bestest of boys and the strongest dog out there. Second best is Koromaru. Yeah. So, I need to go... Or I could go this way, too. Okay. Hey, y'all are also Akashic? Okay. Ow! Oh. That's Storm Panther.
Let's try.
Oh, he actually clipped me.
Nice try.
So, Alberto, does Henry tell me? Is he telling me to touch grass because what? It's because I'm good at every game I play? Is that what it is? Yeah, he tells that to every good player. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? Ten of clubs. So, just a single Axeman? I just fought three of them earlier. Oh! Oh, hold on. I like you and use magic.
Show empty your pockets.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to do better than that, though. Oh! Missed me. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Do it twice now, huh? Oh, caught me with that one. Oh. Ooh, I almost died. But that's because I wasn't even healing.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Well, he was definitely stronger than the 3 Axemen that I fought before. Had some pretty powerful earth magic. Mm-hmm. And he had similar skills. The data... Oh, okay. Yeah, let me see what you said. I get to actually see the Remind DLC soon and see if it actually changes your mind slightly about Kingdom Hearts 3. The data fights and the secret boss is the main thing I'm looking forward to. Ah. So that's what you want to see, huh? Wait a second. Did I play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix on stream? Have I played any Kingdom Hearts? Only once for the data fights alone? Oh, okay, that makes sense. I understand why I did that. I understand exactly why I did that. So, if I play the Remind DLC for the data fights in that, and the secret boss battle, that's gonna be sick. Oh, I kept him in the air? Hey, hold on, that was sick. Let's see. It was because you wanted to say why Kingdom Hearts 3 was a terrible game, how Kingdom Hearts 2 did it way better. Ah, okay, okay. Yep, I get it. Man, if I were to play through Kingdom Hearts 3 again, bro. Oh, I might be mad all over again. I don't think I want to do that to myself. Did you just hit me with magic? said absolutely don't do that. Hey, you might be right about that. Because that might truly be torture for myself. I mean, y'all not gonna understand what's going on unless you've played Kingdom Hearts. Well, all the games for the most part, except for Coded. You don't need to play Coded. Coded is absolutely useless when it comes to the lore. You do not need to play fucking Coded. I actually beat it, and it was a fucking mess. It was a mess, and it was just like, why does this game exist? And here's the thing, I don't even remember exactly what happened in the story for that game. That's how irrelevant it was. And then, so, okay, here's the thing. Here's what you need to do. If you want to get caught up on Kingdom Hearts lore, if you want to go into Kingdom Hearts 3 at some point, okay, first play, I mean, if you play Kingdom Hearts 1 first, that's perfectly fine. You know, that's understandable. So you can play one final mix if you want. Then play Birth by Sleep. That one is actually before the events of Kingdom Hearts 1. So if you want to start there as far as being chronological, then yes, start with Birth by Sleep. Do 1, and then do Chain of Memories. Then do 358/2 days. And then after that, do 2. Then Dream Drop Distance. And then after that, do, what was it? Point 2 of Fragmentary Passage? Yeah. Yeah, Birth by Sleep, I forgot what the whole title. I think it's Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Point 2 of Fragmentary Passage. Do that. That is directly before 3. And then after that, you play 3. I'm pretty sure I got the timeline right. Let me think about it again. Birth by Sleep, 1... Chain of Memories, 358/2. Yeah. Then 2, Final Mix. Then Dream Drop Distance. Point 2, a Fragmentary Passage. And then 3. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Just use your already completed save data and do the DLC and be over with it. And you can say you have officially done everything in the series so far. Yeah, I could do that. Instead to sell the Kingdom Hearts name. What you just stated should take over 300 hours just to reach 3 alone. That's if you want to do everything. Well, if you, by everything I mean as far as like completing the main story and then maybe like doing some secret bosses and shit. It's like, yeah, it would take quite a while. But the main stories of the Kingdom Hearts games themselves, they don't particularly take that long. Especially if you marathon them. If you play them for, long hours, you can get pretty damn far. I remember when I used to blitz through Kingdom Hearts 2 a whole bunch when I was younger. It didn't take that long. It didn't take that long to beat it. And I had beat it several times. Because I had loved it so much. And it doesn't take long to beat, for real. So, but the other thing is, when you play the other games, well, depending on how you want to do it, it could take longer. So it is a huge commitment. Now, don't be like the other people that just jump right into 3. Because if we're going to be real here, I would highly recommend playing all the games I mentioned before you even touch 3. That way, you can fully understand pretty much everything that happens in 3 and why the game is terrible as a result. Especially after the long wait. Now, it's not necessary to look at the Kingdom Hearts, what is it? Kingdom Hearts X? Yeah, it's not necessary to look at that. Just kind of know who the characters are. You can kind of look at it like I did. I looked at it a little bit, and I played a little bit of the mobile game, I didn't get too far. I'm just only aware of like the characters' names within it, and so I kind of recognized them when I saw them in 3. But that's really all you need to know when it comes to Kingdom Hearts X. And then other than that, you just need to play the other games. Then you'll know pretty much anybody that appears within 3. And then you also know why they're significant. People who get into 3 immediately and calls it the best thing ever without knowing what's going on prior. See, and that's the huge problem that I had with a lot of folks that were saying that 3 is the best in the series. And it's like, I know we're not playing the same fucking game, because there's a lot of plot holes. There were a lot of major inconsistencies. It was just like, and then the voice line delivery. Oh my god, it was trash. I'm not gonna get into my whole rant of why I hate Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, there's some aspects of it that are good. I will give it that. But as far as it actually being a good game, especially with all the waiting, no. It is not worth the hype whatsoever. That is a major disappointment. And I still have this one video that pretty much summarizes all of my thoughts about Kingdom Hearts 3. And a lot of things that the guy was saying echoes a lot of the thoughts that I had when I was playing through it myself. I think I'm pretty sure I posted that within the server as well. So, if anybody's curious about it, just let me know. I'll point you in the right direction. The guy, he'll give you a whole rundown. Now, I think the video itself is like 2 or 3 hours. It's like 2 or 3 hours worth of fucking ranting. Well, not just ranting. But despite that, I do want to play the Remind DLC, because I have seen the data battles and they look pretty fucking fun. Then the other thing is that in the Remind DLC, they actually made the data battles hard. And then the hardest boss within the entire franchise is a secret boss, that you fight, much later on. And it's like, ooh. And I've seen the fight. That shit is fucking ridiculous. It's even harder than Lingering Will. And Lingering Will is known to be an incredibly hard fucking super boss. He said it killed the hype about Kingdom Hearts 4, especially since it was announced in 2022. That's 3 years after Silk Song was announced. Bruh. See, that's my thing with Kingdom Hearts 3. It definitely killed my hype for Kingdom Hearts 4. Because when I saw the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, I was like, okay, whatever. I saw Sora and how he looks now, and and saw like this, alternate world that he's in, which, given the context of what happens, in the story, I understand why he's in this specific world. Well, yeah, I understand why he's there. I don't know why, which in Kingdom Hearts in general, you never know exactly why until like much later. Just because the story is so unnecessarily convoluted that, it's trying to do this as if it's like its charm. It needs to be convoluted or it's not Kingdom Hearts. But whatever. So that's the thing. If Kingdom Hearts 3 was actually an incredible game, then I would have been very hyped about Kingdom Hearts 4. But now, I don't give a fuck. I don't think I even want Kingdom Hearts 4 at this point. It's a mess for a damn Disney game. Yeah. But that's the thing, though. It didn't have to be that way. And Even though anybody that's very familiar with Kingdom Hearts, they know like a lot of the lore. You know, if there's somebody like me that actually pays attention, they know a lot of the lore, even though it's very convoluted. Like, we understand it. You know, we understand what's going on. Well, as much as you can. You know, given all the cliffhangers and all the other shit. So yeah, if you're somebody like me, then yeah, we understand what's going on, but that doesn't make it accessible for anybody else. Because if somebody were to ask you what is Kingdom Hearts about, then you're gonna have to have a whole fucking dissertation for that. It's like, well, okay, where should I even start? And then everything that you're going to say is going to sound like a fucking jigsaw puzzle. You gotta try and get into it without saying spoilers. It sucks. Yeah. And then, even if you try to explain it in simple terms, it still doesn't make too much sense. It's just one of those games you have to fucking play because of the nature of the lore. So explaining it in a very concise and spoiler-free manner is very challenging. Now, here's the thing, though. I want to say that maybe Kingdom Hearts 4 could have potential if the developers actually listen to, good feedback from the fans. However, I know that's wishful thinking because they're probably looking at the positive reception from a lot of folks, that were very enthusiastic, instead of the ones like the guy I mentioned or myself that were very disappointed. Now, the thing that makes me very scared of the future of the franchise is that after 3, how are they actually going to change the combat? Because here's the thing. I actually believe that 2 Final Mixes combat was peak. There's other people that think that 3's combat is peak. They don't know what they're talking about. 3's combat is very floaty. Now here's the thing. Can it be fun based on the certain things that you can do? Yes. But does it have the same combo variety as 2? Hell no. You have to do certain things in order to even try to make your own custom combos. But why would you do that when you can just mash one button? At least with 2, you can mix up, different skills, and you can make your own type of fucking combos and shit, and have your own playstyle with it. But with 3, no. Now, I think you could make, some combos or whatever, but it's like every single hit that you do just somehow magically ends up with you floating off the fucking, ground and doing an air combo. And it's like, bro, I didn't even fucking jump or nothing like that. Why the hell am I in the air? Kingdom Hearts 1 was so grounded, it felt like the game was just against you. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. Kingdom Hearts 1 combat is solid. Let's put it that way. It's solid. Not the best, but it's a good start. And being able to strategically use your magic because you have a limited magic meter. Well, at least magic is limited in all of the games, but in 1, it's like, especially when you first start out, yeah, you have like the little squares of magic bar, and it's like once you get up there in levels, it's not too much of a problem. Because then at that point you can kind of spam spells if you want to. But when you first starting out, yeah, you can't really use magic all that much. And then why would you do that when you can just use your Keyblade? You know, and block and dodge roll. You know, you can use magic to exploit weaknesses, but other than that, it's like it ain't that important. But in 2, oh, you already know what we doing in 2. We spam reflect. That's the way. That is the way. That's the only spell you actually need. Now, look, reflect was fucking broken as hell. Broken as hell, and it's like, and the time that I used it the most was against Sephiroth. Yeah, it was against Sephiroth. You know, and there's other moments where you can use it. You know, because it's like, hell, it's such a good spell that you can't help but use it. But it's just like in general, it's like, well, shit. It's like, you know, you got you got your Keyblade combos. You got other forms of magic that you can use against certain enemies. You can actually make combos with like fire and thunder. You know, thunder is also, you know, thunder is a really good spell to use that as like a combo starter or as a combo filler. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 combat is it's peak. Now, actually, now there is one good point that I do have for 3. They actually implemented a fucking water spell. Finally, I've been waiting forever for them to add a fucking water spell, bro. They actually did it in 3. That I appreciate. That's one thing I do actually appreciate. But other than that, it's like I don't know. Along with the different forms to add into different combo, yes. Yeah, using different drive forms, yeah, that's sick. You know, plus you can dual wield and everything too. Yeah, dual wielding is always badass. Or if you a Giga Chad, you know, you can also use Wisdom Form. You know, you want to do some long range shooting. Wisdom Form is fun. I love using that form too. But I like using all of them. You know, Master Form, yeah. I love the little magnet attack where it draws everything in. I love that. That shit is fucking cool. And then of course Final Form is the best. And then Valor, Valor is just like a rush of pure adrenaline. It's just like you go in with that, especially if you have Decisive Pumpkin as your second Keyblade. Oof. Oh, you gonna fucking shred things. Can't forget about the greatest of all time. Anti-form is very fun. Only thing is, it sometimes, you know, when it activates, yeah, it can screw you over royally. Why am I talking about Kingdom Hearts now? Bro got me talking about fucking Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't want to talk about no damn Kingdom Hearts 3. Let me get back to these side missions. Does it read mine still? Well, yeah, that is wonderful, but still. Shouldn't be talking about no damn Kingdom Hearts 3 here. Oh, my controller died. I forgot about that notification. Give me just a second. I was wondering why I wasn't able to move or anything like that. I was like, hold on. Okay. Now then. So I took care of both of the bounties in Rosaria. No, wait, hold on. No, I did. So I took care of the one in Rosaria and the one here in Dalmekia. There's the S rank ones, but those are on well, the first one's on level 40, so I don't know about the other one. I didn't look it up. So I'll probably just wait until I get more abilities and more levels and whatnot. So hell with that, I can get back to doing my side quests. That'll work. A freaking remind cell. I can't believe it. Damn. Damn, I can't enter? Okay, I guess I'll have to clear this up first. Alright, that was enough ranting about it. It was fun, so I'll call it a nighty night. Well, did an amazing thing today with you reaching blue rank in Tekken 8, and I reached master rank in GBVSR. We're so goated. Yeah, we are goated. And I'm going to try to reach master with Normaya tomorrow. And I really do hope that we start having better games in Marvel Rivals. You know, sometimes when we lose in Marvel Rivals, sometimes it's like, you know what? Is it really me? Am I the one that's actually trash here? Because there's like, because how the hell am I losing? Said today and yesterday was so ass. Yes. You know, and it's just like when things be happening like this, like, bro, it's like, am I actually fucking trash or something? Cause like, there's no way. There's no way, especially. And here's the thing. You know, you would think that, especially when you're not having, you know, the best games, but then it's like, but no. It's like when I have good teammates, I do very well. So what the hell? When I actually have decent teammates, I can actually do something.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
It makes me wonder that too, if I'm the problem or is it somebody else's? Yeah. Cause it's like, look, I don't pay attention to the idiots that say like, oh, y'all suck, or, you know, y'all trash. Like, I don't really care about all of that. You know, they can say whatever they want, especially if you know, if they're the ones that have, you know, bad stats along with their insults. And it's like, well, you can't really talk. It's like, bro, you weren't contributing pretty much anything to our fights or nothing like that, but yet you complaining. So I don't really pay them too much mind. But when things just go poorly, it's like, well, at some point, yes, you do have to question if you know, if you're the one that's really messing up, and if you're the reason why your teams are losing. You know, and it's fair to do that. You know, it ain't easy for most people to admit that they might be missing the mark. But I would do that. You know, I would do that. It's like, okay, well, hey, if I'm messing up, then usually I'll be the first one to say, like, oh, damn, I wasn't playing, you know, my best or nothing like that. But I don't know. A lot of times when we playing these matches in Rivals, bro, it's like, I know for a fact that I'm at least trying to do something. I'm trying to take space, or I'm trying to, you know, hold ground. I'm trying to, you know, watch out for everybody. You know, just trying to keep an eye on things, try to focus on. I'm trying to do whatever I can. But it's just like, I can't do anything as a one-man army. You know, unless my character that I'm playing is Gigabuff, I can't fucking take on the whole team by myself. You know, and then the thing is, a lot of times people hard focus me because they see that I'm trying. They see that I'm trying to, trying to make a push forward, or I'm trying to take out certain targets, or I happen to be killing certain folks, and then they hard focus me. It's like, oh, hold on, he's pretty good. Let's take him out. And it happens almost every fucking game. Let's say, I'm negative, but who the fuck faults that if you're supposed to be defending, killing, or healing? Yeah. I was like that in Overwatch, knowing I'm always the one screwing up, but now it's rough out here. Yeah. See, the thing with Overwatch, it's like, I don't know. I think in Overwatch, especially since I had more time with it, I think it was easier in Overwatch to tell when I was the one, missing the mark. I think it was easier for me to tell in Overwatch. But, but in fucking Rivals, it's like, man. It can feel like you're doing everything right, but your team is just not helping you capitalize. And it's like, bro, what is going on with y'all? One moment everything is going okay, or even swell, and then next moment everybody's dead around me. I'm the only one left alive again. And I just be looking around, it's like, bro, what are y'all doing? Who the hell is killing y'all? Just like in that one match we played with that Iron Man. The Iron Man that had like 30 something kills. It's like, bro, we had a Star-Lord and he was not taking him out. I was like, and I was thinking like, bro, do I have, and this would be making me think like, do I have to go Punisher to deal with these freaking flyers? Because at least I would put pressure on them, because at least I can hit my fucking shots. But we have other characters on the team that should be able to take them out. But no, I'm trying to help take them down as a tank player. As a tank fucking mate. Well, I can play any role, but, I love tank the most. But it's just like, I'm trying to help take out the flyers, and the people that are supposed to be responsible for them, they ain't doing shit. So what the fuck? That's why I get really frustrated when I'm trying to play, and and I have to take on the role of multiple people. Like, how many times as Mantis I've had to help take out flyers because nobody else is doing it? You know how frustrating that is? Along with having to, balance my duties of trying to, keep everybody up and heal them and all this other crap. Damage boost and all that good stuff. But I had to also help take out flyers. It's like, this is not my fucking job. It's not my fucking job to now look, is it a support's job to help, take down targets? Yes. But is it specifically my job to take out flyers? No. I'm not a fucking hit scan. I don't blame you. Honestly, the rank grind is more chill than fucking quick match. Yeah. Quick match is just ridiculous now. And it really has been that way ever since the start of the season. Start of season 2. Yeah, so before 2.5 rolled around, and it's like why are all of you people sweating this much in quick play? And I'm telling you, the culmination of all of that shit is just like, bro, that one match we played with all the Lord characters on one team. It's like, why? Why are we fighting a team of fucking Lords? It's like, why aren't y'all in ranked? That makes no fucking sense. Who the fuck thought it was a good idea for y'all to just, y'all just hear it in fucking quick play, and they played like they were a fucking 6-stack too. So you mean to tell me we have a fucking random ass 6-stack of all Lord characters playing coordinated as fuck, as if they were playing for a fucking, like a fucking $1 million or something. And it's like, do y'all feel good about yourselves? Fucking, just steamrolling a random team that's just trying to chill out. It's like, shit, you don't know what the fuck people got going. It's like, hell, for all you know, I could have fucking got off, a 9 to 5. I just want to chill out and play some fucking Marvel Rivals because I love superheroes. But no, my first match when I get on is to fucking fight a bunch of sweats. And I bet a lot of people feel that same way. It's like, dude, I just came on here to fucking chill. But I come home and, and my first match is a bunch of tryhards, and then I get called trash on top of that. Like, oh, okay. Fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. I'd rather be at work. Right. And then, Alberto said, get your asses out of here. We trying to have fun casually, not sweating our ass. Exactly. Because, like, I really can't stand that, though. There is no reason to be playing like your life depends on it in quick play. You know, and then just having the audacity to say some foul ass shit like oh y'all are absolute garbage, and it's like really the one thing that you can do in your life is get a win in quick play, and you think that oh you're just the greatest thing that walked on this fucking green earth just because you got your little funky ass win in quick play. It's like come on now. I expect that shit in rank. Yeah. Look. If you do that shit in rank, hey, that's whatever. You expect people to talk a little shit in ranked or whatever, but they don't. Like you would actually be surprised how little people talk shit like that in fucking ranked. You know, one of the main problems I've had in ranked climbs was it's people leaving. You know, people leaving matches and shit. I didn't like that. You know, or the people that fucking try to surrender. You know, even after just like one lost fight, and it's like really, you don't even want to try to make a comeback. Like we can definitely do it, but even if we don't end up winning, it's like shit. At least give it a shot. Rivals has more cool people in rank and have the worst people ever in quick play. Yeah. You know, and actually, I was thinking about that earlier too. I was like, I might actually get back to playing ranked. Like, why not try to get the fucking Grandmaster or something? You know, why not try to do that? Yeah, that definitely sounds more enjoyable than playing quick play. You know, and deal with all the harassment and and fucking stupid shit talk that we experienced in there. And it's like hell, you just can't even chill in quick play anymore. You know, and then the only time you even have, it's like most of the time when you play quick play now, either you get absolute sweats or if you lose terribly, because of any fucking factors possible, then you get thrown into a fucking bot lobby. That's humiliating. It's like oh so the game taking fucking pity on us. It's like I ain't that fucking terrible. I know I'm not. So why the fuck you putting me in a bot lobby? Say honestly, same here. I might actually have fun even if I look. Yeah, because at this point I might as well just fucking play ranked, and then I can just keep climbing or whatever. Because it's just inconceivable how competitive is much more relaxing in a sense. But Overwatch got that way too, though. Quick play in Overwatch, they got just as sweaty as competitive. So you really can't win either way. One of us forcing me to play my main in quick matches. This is outrageous. Yeah. No, and also that Namor from earlier. Fuck him. Because why was he challenging you as a Spider-Man made to a fucking 1v1? It's like bro, like you have an inherent advantage against Spider-Man as Namor. It's like, so you mean to tell me you don't want to fight him as another character? You have to go with a hard counter to make sure that you try to get a little victory. Plus he had Gamma Squid. Yeah, and he had Gamma Squids too. That makes it even worse.
Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
And actually, hold up. Namor in 1v1 does not even make sense because it's like nah. With Gamma Squid, it's a fucking 4v1 actually.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although
That makes a -2 matchup to a -10. Yep.
they left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem.
Oh.
At this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Okay. I wanted to switch, but I feel I would do worse if I did. Mm-hmm. Man, here's the thing. When I was playing like different characters in quick play today, you know, I played a little bit of Penny, but it's like I don't necessarily want to play Penny in quick matches. You know, I just want to play whoever, you know, whoever I feel like, and that's the way, right? You know, just play whoever. You know, learn another character, or just try to get better with ones that you're working on, and that's what I wanted to do, but I couldn't. I couldn't really do that today because, you know, with all the things that happened. So it's like, that's what I want to do as well. Yeah. And, you know, and it makes me feel bad when, you know, matches are not going well in Rivals, and it's like, it gives you the same feeling as like losing a ranked match, even though it's not ranked. You know, and then just because of those conflicting ideals, it's like, well, it's like, wait, hold on. I'm fighting sweaty teams in quick play, and it's not even ranked. And when I lose, it feels like I'm losing a ranked match. That is infuriating. Like, incredibly so. So, the people that play that game, they see, initially it was pretty cool when the game first launched and everything. It was pretty cool, and you can still meet some pretty cool folks on Rivals. But I've heard from a few sources that a lot of the people that got banned from Overwatch, you know, the really shitty people that they used to be in the community, yeah, they moved over to Rivals. And I can definitely see that. Let me play Wolverine without getting stomped right when I step foot on point. Oh, yeah. He said, yeah, for sure. Yeah. And that's the thing, man. It's just baffling how you have so many folks that just go out of their way to be an ass. And it's like, bro, your life is not on the line here. We're not playing for any points or anything like that. So why are you sweating this so much? Why do you care? If we ain't doing well, then, you know, whatever. But don't try to throw salt in the wound along with it. You know, if everybody's at least trying, then, hey, you know, we at least trying to just, you know, do our thing. And that's really all that matters. Win or lose. Like, I just get irritated when people are not actually even doing anything. Like, if you're not even doing anything, it's like, bro, like, at least try to help out. At least try to do something. Don't get me started with the Spidey treatment. Yeah. Yeah, if you play Spidey, then automatically, you know, you're throwing. You know, or you're no life, you're unemployed, or whatever the fuck. If we're losing, it's always a spider that gets the blame. You know, the other DPS is negative. Yep. Yeah, yeah, they telling you, yeah, get all Spidey, and it's like damn. You know, it's interesting that it's turned into one of those rare streams where where I happen to be talking a lot. Bro, I'm 20 and 5 and Hella is 8 and 13. The fuck you mean switch? Right.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and
That is
supplies.
great.
Hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Actually, I'll call it a night now.
Victor.
It's midnight. See you later. Or today for you. Alright, Alberto. Have a night, sweet dreams. I'll see you tomorrow.
Haven't we had enough fighting?
No, I bloody well have. Next time those two go for each other's throats, I'm barring them both.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you. Before you do yourself a mischief.
You know, maybe I should go ahead and end right here after
Get
this.
out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I appreciate this man's manners.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
Keep in yourself, man. Stay safe and love you.
That's just
You as well, Alberto. Love you too.
Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He's been dispossessed of his
Fractious?
luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamal is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
Then that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Excellent.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Okay.
We cannot let those thugs get away with this. Sell swords are what we need, as many as the town can afford.
Good girl.
Well, damn.
Thanks, girl.
Okay.
You deserve a rest.
Wait, where's that? Oh, there it is. Yeah, definitely gotta fight you. Let's see. Fighting without Garuda is pretty tough. Well, not tough. I just really love the convenience of being able to knock enemies down. Oh, bro. I freaking hate when that happens. Oh! Oh, it charges quicker like that? Ow. There it is.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia. Thanks, girl. Time to fight.
Paradise Lost. Actually, should be able to get another ability, right? I need to get this immediately. Just gonna give me some more points real quick and I'm good to go.
Better already. We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off! This one. This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamel.
Mm-hmm.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What should I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Radim here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does.
Interesting.
Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's
What?
a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Walsfield, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Alright, then after this, I'll go ahead and call it a night. Very interesting day.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes, but not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthian steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I'll be working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one. August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Right. I will.
All right. Oh, I can make fucking Excalibur? Oh shit.
What do I owe the honor? What's that for you, dear?
Only off by 2? Hell, I'll go ahead and make it.
No scratches, right? That it? Fine.
Alright, thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night and sweet dreams.